Hey everyone, welcome to Harness CDE. I am Khushi, and in today's video, we're going to talk about the Gitspaces VS Code extension and how it can make your life easier. Now, in case you're wondering what is a Gitspace, well, it's a remote development environment which comes pre-configured with all the tools you need to start coding right away. And the best part, you can launch it instantly with just a click. Now, the Gitspaces VS Code extension adds even more to this. You can connect your Gitspaces directly within your VS Code desktop IDE, which means now you can keep using your local VS Code setup while still getting all the benefits of using a Gitspace. So, what are we waiting for? Let's get started with this video. First, to make this work, you need a few things in place. You should have VS Code installed along with the remote SSH. If you don't have these yet, check out the description box for the links to download them. Now let's start by installing the Gitspaces extension. Open up VS Code, go to the extensions marketplace and search for Gitspaces. You will see two extensions, Harness Gitspaces and Harness OSS Gitspaces. Please note that Harness Gitspaces is for Harness CDE, while Harness OSS is an open source version. Since we're using Harness CDE today, we'll go ahead and install the Gitspaces extension. Now once it's installed, you will see a Gitspaces icon in the side navigation bar. And let's sign in to a Gitspaces account. Once you click on sign in, a dialog box will pop up asking to open your browser for Gitspaces authentication. Just click allow and open. You will be redirected to your browser to complete the authorization. And once that's done, you will be taken back to VS Code. Here I can just click on open and that's it, you are signed in. You can also check your Gitspaces account right here in this tab. Now that the extension is set up, let's create a new Gitspace and open it in VS Code. Now we can create a new Gitspace directly from the Harness UI. Make sure you choose VS Code Desktop when selecting the IDE. Let's click on Create Gitspace. Once your Gitspace is created, click Open VS Code Editor from the Harness UI. You will get a prompt asking to open the Gitspace inside your VS Code Desktop IDE. Just click Open again. Click on Continue. In case your SSH key is password protected, you'll have to enter a password here. Let's click here. And there you go. Your Gitspace is now active in your VS Code Desktop IDE. You can now code, develop and deploy using your local VS Code configurations while still enjoying all the benefits of a Gitspace. The extension also makes it super easy to manage your Gitspaces directly from VS Code. You can see all your Gitspaces listed on the left. Not only that, but you can also start or stop any Gitspace right from here. Just click the arrow to start and the box to stop one. Let's try stopping this Gitspace from here. As you can see, we got a quick pop-up here which says stopped Gitspace. Now we can start it again by clicking on this arrow icon here. Repeating the same process again, we'll be able to start the Gitspace. And the Gitspace is active again. With this extension, remote development becomes so much more efficient, as now you get the power of a remote development environment, but with all the familiar settings of your local VS Code setup. Thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next one.